Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Access. In this module, I want to continue building up the HR database that I've been looking at over the last 4 videos. This is part 5. What I want to do in this little video is create a holiday table and then attach it to the rest of the database. So at the top there, I've got table 1, which I'm just going to delete. Don't want that one. I'll redo that from scratch. Now, just to remind you what we've got staff, table of staff, and courses, and a table for absenteeism. If I close those 3, and created a form, staff records, which basically showed you that information. I want to add a third subform here that will allow me to do holidays, but I need to create the table first and link it into the rest of the database. The database relationships are sitting there, so this table will just hang off here, that being the central table. So let's create one. Create table in design. So the fields I want is, this is going to be holiday ID, that'll be the primary key. It's going to be an auto number field, so just press A to do that. Then I want allocated, that's going to be a number as well, because that's going to be the number of days allocated. And then start date, it's going to be date time, spell it right, start date, date time, I'll format that in a minute. End date, date time, and then duration needs to be a calculation. So if I just type CA there and press enter on that, it'll open up the expression builder. So what I need to have is going to be the duration is going to be the end date minus the start date. So when you refer to fields, you need to put them in square brackets. End date minus, in square brackets, start date. It's not case sensitive, so I didn't have to do that, but click OK to that, and then that sits down at the bottom there. So that's duration. After duration, I want remaining days, and that's going to be a calculated field as well. So if I press enter on that one, not currently calculated, CA. So this one is going to be, so remaining is going to be allocated minus duration, but again in square brackets. Like that, allocated minus duration, OK. And I need a field in here to link it to the staff table. So staff ID, which is a number field, and I should really put a lookup in there, which I will do. Let's put a lookup in there so I can see who the staff members are. Combo box. It's a table, staff details, and first column's bound. I will show 4 columns, and the list width, it's on auto, I'll put that on 10, and column widths 2 centimeters. Save the table as TBL holidays, and OK. Haven't got a primary key, forgot to do that for holiday ID. That's going to be the primary key. There's a little key symbol, so that looks OK. Let's have a look at it. Save. OK, so I haven't done the input masks, which I need to do. All date fields. So the start date down the bottom there, input mask, second line down. I want that to be short date, so it's like that. Finish. End date, same thing, input mask, short date, save table, short date, check it's there, finish, save, have a look. Okay, so that's the primary key. So let's say you get 10 days allocated, and I should have staff ID at the other end actually. Let's just go back into design, move that up. If you don't move it up in design, it'll queries and such will not look at that order, so keep that order. Save, have a look. So staff ID, I can select somebody now, select myself, I'm allocated 10 days, press tab, start date today, press tab, end date, let's go the 5th, 12th, 2023. When I press tab, that should do the duration, does, and the remaining is telling me I've got 8 left. Great. So that is working. If I tab down and do somebody else, staff ID number 2, so they've not got any, they can be allocated 20 days. Go in today, but they're coming back on the 21st of the 12th, 2023. Tab, so they've got, that's 18 days, so they've got 2 days remaining. So okay, that's good. So now what I want to do is just link this up to the rest of the database through here, relationships. Just bring that on there, holidays, TBL holiday. So it's going to be staff ID to staff ID, staff ID to staff ID. Make sure you tick that. One to many, I'm checking. Create that link. Sit it in so it's nice and tidy. Make sure you can see all the fields. So that's happy with that. Save. Now what I should be able to do if I close this is go to my form in design. I'll go to design on that, and then I want to draw or do another subform. So that's these controls at the top there. Across all of these you've got subform, subreport. No point trying to make it match at the moment because you have to go and change it. So I need to select that table, holidays, and I want all the fields across. Just follow it through. It should pick up the link. It has. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I don't like these. I could change them later on, but let me just finish that at the moment. Okay, so let's get rid of the field list. Don't want that there. This is definitely going to have to be made wider. Just make it wider like that. Let's have a look. Okay, that's alright actually. Move it across a little bit I suppose, and then just save this form. So if I just pick that up, come down a little bit, and then save this form. It's already been named. So now if I go and have another look at it, I can actually input data from here, and if I go on to the next record, you can see that that's filled in. So I can't actually see the duration field there, so I just need to bring that in and bring that one in. So I can see it. Staff ID is taking a massive amount of space. I can actually delete staff ID out of there, like I have done on those ones. Okay, that's good. So just going to design on this. Let's get rid of staff ID from there. Don't need it. Save that. It's already got the link. And it just tidies that up a little bit because you can see the staff ID at the top. Okay, so that's all I want to talk about in this little video. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one.